Have you ever met someone in their late 70s or even 80s who just radiates energy? Someone who walks with purpose, speaks with clarity, and seems to defy the very idea of slowing down? It's easy to chalk it up to good genes or just being lucky, but the truth is far more empowering. Aging well isn't just about luck. It's about the choices we make every single day. In this video, we're going to uncover 6 golden habits that healthy older adults swear by. Habits that doctors are starting to talk more about, but many people still overlook. And no, these aren't extreme workouts or expensive supplements. These are practical, proven steps you can start today, whether you're 65, 75, or well into your 80s. Why should you care? Because living longer isn't the goal. Living better is. Imagine waking up each morning with more energy, fewer aches, sharper thinking, and a deeper sense of purpose. That's what these habits are really about. They're small, powerful changes that can transform your golden years into your most vibrant years. And here's the best part. The 6th habit we'll share might just surprise you. It's something few people talk about, but it could be the missing link to unlocking a longer, more joyful life. So if you're serious about staying strong, sharp, and independent as you age, stay with me until the end. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. Let's begin. 1. Take regular walks, the first step toward lasting health. If there's one habit that stands above the rest for healthy aging, it's this: walking. Not power walking, not speed walking, just the simple, steady rhythm of putting one foot in front of the other. It might sound too basic to matter, but don't underestimate it. Walking is more than just a way to get from point A to point B. For older adults, it can be a life-changing ritual. Studies from reputable institutions like Harvard have shown that regular walking can cut the risk of heart disease by up to 40%. But beyond the numbers, walking gives us something far greater. Freedom from stiffness, from loneliness, and even from the fog that sometimes creeps into our thinking as we age. Every walk you take is a declaration that you're not done yet. You're still moving, still living, still claiming ownership of your life. And you don't need to hike 5 miles a day to feel the benefits. Even 10 to 15 minutes around the block each morning can help boost circulation, improve joint flexibility, lower blood pressure, and lift your mood. The fresh air, the rhythm of your steps, the sunlight on your face, it all adds up to something incredibly powerful. Walking also helps protect your independence. It keeps your legs strong, supports balance, and gives you the confidence to move through your day without fear of falling or feeling weak. That's not just physical strength, it's emotional reassurance. Prefer a little company? Invite a neighbor, friend, or family member. Those shared walks turn into meaningful moments of connection. But if solitude is your style, walking can also be your personal retreat, a chance to clear your mind and soak in the world around you. You don't need fancy sneakers or a gym membership, just a pair of comfortable shoes, a safe path, and the willingness to start. The most important step is always the first one. So tomorrow morning, instead of reaching for the remote, reach for your shoes. Take that walk, not for anyone else, but for you. Because sometimes the simplest habits lead to the biggest transformations. 2. Eat a healthy diet, fuel your body, feed your future. As we grow older, food becomes more than just nourishment. It becomes our body's frontline defense against decline. Every bite you take can either fight aging or speed it up. That's why what you eat in your 60s, 70s, and beyond matters more than ever. Too often we hear the phrase, eat less as you age, but the truth is more nuanced. Yes, you might need fewer calories, but your body needs more nutrients, not less. Think of your plate as your daily prescription for strength, clarity, and energy. Let's start with the basics. Color. The more colorful your plate, the better. Deep greens like spinach and kale support your heart and bones. Bright berries are loaded with antioxidants that protect your brain and immune system. Sweet potatoes, carrots, and bell peppers bring vitamins A and C, critical for skin, eyesight, and cellular health. Next, don't skip the protein. As we age, muscle naturally decreases, so we need more protein to maintain strength. Lean meats, eggs, beans, lentils, and even Greek yogurt are excellent choices. Aiming for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal can make a real difference in preserving your mobility and independence. And don't fear healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon deliver omega-3s, nutrients that reduce inflammation, support heart health, and may even slow cognitive decline. What should you limit? Ultra-processed foods. They may be convenient, but they're often full of sugar, sodium, and additives that wear your body down. The more you can stick to whole, recognizable ingredients, the kind your grandmother would have cooked with, the better you'll feel. And here's something many seniors overlook: hydration. As we age, we don't feel thirst as strongly, but dehydration sneaks in and causes fatigue, confusion, and joint pain. Try drinking at least 6 to 8 cups of water a day. Herbal teas or fruit-infused water are great options too. Eating well in your golden years isn't about strict diets or cutting out everything you enjoy. It's about making thoughtful choices that help you feel energized, clear-minded, and ready to take on the day. Because food isn't just fuel, it's your daily investment in a longer, fuller life. 3. Keep your mind active. Stay sharp, stay engaged. Just like your muscles, your brain needs regular exercise to stay strong. The good news? You don't need to solve calculus problems or memorize Shakespeare to do it. Simple, consistent mental activity can keep your mind sharp, agile, and full of life well into your golden years. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Or struggled to recall a familiar name? These senior moments may be common, but they're not inevitable. By staying mentally active, you can slow cognitive decline, enhance memory, and even reduce your risk of conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. The key is intentional engagement. Reading is one of the easiest ways to give your brain a workout. Whether it's a mystery novel, historical biography, or your local newspaper, reading stimulates imagination, builds vocabulary, and improves focus. You don't have to finish a book a week. Just 15 minutes a day can keep those neurons firing. Puzzles are another great tool. Crosswords, Sudoku, and even jigsaw puzzles challenge your problem-solving skills and keep your mind nimble. Prefer something more interactive? Try board games or strategy-based card games like bridge. Many senior centers across the U.S. even host weekly game nights. Learning something new is also a powerful brain booster. Take up painting, explore a musical instrument, try digital photography, or sign up for a community class. Many local libraries and community colleges offer low-cost or free programs specifically designed for seniors. And don't underestimate the power of conversation. Engaging in regular, meaningful dialogue helps reinforce memory, develop new perspectives, and strengthen emotional well-being. Join a book club, volunteer at a local school, or simply call a friend to chat. Staying socially and mentally connected is one of the most underappreciated forms of brain exercise. Your mind is like a garden. Neglect it and weeds grow. Nurture it and it blooms. Keeping your brain active isn't about chasing youth. It's about preserving the wisdom, clarity, and curiosity you've earned. So challenge yourself today. Learn, read, talk, play, because a sharp mind is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself in the years ahead. 4. Do strength training. Build power, preserve independence. When most people hear strength training, they picture young athletes pumping iron in crowded gyms. But the truth is, resistance training is just as, if not more, important after age 65. Why? Because it's one of the most effective ways to stay mobile, independent, and strong as the years roll on. Here's the reality. Starting in your 30s, you gradually lose muscle mass unless you actively work to maintain it. By the time you're in your 70s or 80s, that muscle loss, called sarcopenia, can make daily tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries feel like uphill battles. But the good news is, you can stop or even reverse that decline through simple strength exercises. And no, you don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or to lift heavy weights. In fact, most older adults benefit greatly from low-impact bodyweight exercises or light resistance bands right from home. Movements like chair squats, wall push-ups, leg raises, and light dumbbell curls can make a noticeable difference in as little as 10 to 15 minutes a day. Strength training also plays a vital role in preventing falls, which are a leading cause of injury among older adults in the U.S. Strong muscles improve your balance and coordination, while also supporting better posture and joint health. That means fewer stumbles and more confidence in every step you take. But the benefits don't stop with your body. Strength workouts also boost mental health by increasing endorphin levels, those feel-good hormones that reduce stress and elevate mood. Over time, regular resistance training has been linked to reduced anxiety, better sleep, and even sharper thinking. Still unsure where to begin? Start small. Even lifting soup cans, doing heel raises at the kitchen counter, or using a resistance band while watching TV can get you going. The key is consistency, not intensity. Remember, strength isn't about lifting the heaviest weight, it's about lifting yourself up. One movement, one breath, one day at a time. So give your muscles a reason to stay strong, because strength isn't just for the young, it's for the wise. 5. Keep your social ties strong. Connection is the key to longevity. As we age, staying connected becomes more than just a comfort, it becomes a lifeline. Social interaction isn't simply about passing the time, it's a core part of aging well, both emotionally and physically. In fact, multiple US-based studies have shown that chronic loneliness can be as harmful to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's a powerful statistic. But here's the good news. You have the ability to change that. Maintaining strong social bonds helps reduce stress, support brain health, and even strengthen your immune system. Regular conversations, whether over the phone, in person, or via video chat, stimulate your mind, keep your emotions in check, and reinforce your sense of purpose. Have you ever noticed how energized you feel after catching up with an old friend or laughing with your grandkids? That's not just in your head. Those moments release oxytocin and serotonin, the feel-good hormones that can actually help fight depression and cognitive decline. And let's be honest, retirement, loss of a spouse, or children moving away can easily leave someone feeling isolated. But isolation doesn't have to be your story. From local senior centers and church groups to hobby clubs and community classes, there are countless opportunities to build and nurture connections at every age. One inspiring example? Margaret, a widowed 82-year-old who started volunteering at her local animal shelter. What began as a small commitment turned into a vibrant source of friendship, laughter, and renewed meaning. Her story reminds us that it's never too late to reconnect or to start fresh. Technology can also bridge the gap when distance is an issue. Many older Americans are now using smartphones and tablets to video call loved ones, join virtual book clubs, or even attend family events remotely. These tools can keep us emotionally close even when we're physically apart. So reach out, call a friend, send a message, join a group, invite someone for coffee. These small acts of connection are some of the most powerful choices you can make for your long-term health and happiness. Because in the end, it's not just how long we live, it's who we share that life with that truly matters. 6. Sleep well, the silent superpower of healthy aging. Sleep often gets overlooked when talking about longevity, but make no mistake, good sleep is one of the most powerful tools for aging well. While diet and exercise get the spotlight, sleep quietly supports nearly every system in your body, from brain function to heart health to emotional stability. As we get older, it becomes harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. You may find yourself waking up more often during the night or rising earlier than you'd like. But here's what many don't realize. Restful, consistent sleep is not a luxury, it's a biological necessity. During deep sleep, your brain literally cleans itself. Harmful toxins are flushed out, including beta-amyloid plaques linked to Alzheimer's disease. That's why poor sleep has been associated with memory issues, mental fog, and even increased risk of dementia. And on a physical level, inadequate rest raises cortisol levels, contributes to high blood pressure, and weakens your immune system. But here's the bright side. You can take control of your sleep, and it starts with simple habits. Stick to a regular sleep schedule, even on weekends. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Avoid heavy meals and caffeine late in the evening. And turn off electronic devices at least 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Blue light from screens can disrupt melatonin production, the hormone that helps you fall asleep. Consider creating a bedtime ritual that tells your body it's time to wind down. This might be reading a calming book, doing gentle stretches, or listening to soft music. Keep your bedroom cool, quiet, and dark. Aim for around 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, for optimal sleep conditions. And don't forget the link between daytime habits and nighttime rest. Getting exposure to natural sunlight during the day, staying physically active, and managing stress all contribute to better sleep when night falls. Think of sleep as your body's nightly tune-up. It repairs, restores, and refreshes you for the day ahead. So tonight, instead of pushing through another hour of late-night TV, give yourself permission to rest. Because great sleep isn't just about feeling better tomorrow. It's about building a healthier, more vibrant future. As we wrap up, one message stands above all the rest. How you age is largely in your hands. You don't need to chase miracle cures or impossible routines. Instead, it's the small, consistent habits, the ones we explored today, that build a strong foundation for a longer, more vibrant life. Walking regularly, eating real, nourishing foods, keeping your mind sharp, building strength, staying socially connected, and honoring your need for sleep. These aren't trends. They're timeless, science-backed strategies that empower you to thrive in your golden years. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 65 or 85, your body and mind are still capable of remarkable transformation. You don't need to change everything overnight. Even adopting just one of these habits today can set in motion a ripple effect that touches every part of your life, from how you move to how you think to how you feel inside. You've worked hard to reach this stage of life. Now it's time to live it fully, with clarity, confidence, and purpose. So take that walk. Choose a colorful, healthy plate. Call someone you care about. Turn off the TV early tonight and let yourself rest. Every one of these actions is a gift to your future self. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. It can mean waking up, living with more energy, more wisdom, and more joy than ever before. Because your best years, they're not behind you, they're still ahead.